or maybe it's not the part of the prayer for you until the dawn, and you'll be happy with it. And above all, as Prophet Muhammad says, "Al-Quran huwa al-ibadah." If you understand that the prayer is an act of ibadah, then we should never mind whether we get what we pray for or we didn't get it. Because we know we are just doing an act of ibadah. If you pray to Almighty Allah, even in Hausa you say, Allah kabani mota. This Allah kabani mota, Allah will just write you the word as if you did ibadah. Just to forget about the part the car was given to or was not given to. And if you understand this, then we want to concentrate more on dua. This is a little that I'm going to say with regard to dua. And the second thing that I will say, even though much was said about this Laylatul Qadr, but let me ask. The Prophet ﷺ told us that this Laylatul Qadr will occur in the odd number, maybe 21st, 23rd, 25th, or 27th, or 29th. So now 21, 25th was over, and 23rd was over. Now what remains is only 2 nights, 27 and 29th. And there are a lot of hadiths that were narrated, which shows that this 27th is the Laylatul Qadr. Even though there are some other hadiths that shows that 23rd is the Laylatul Qadr. But as far as I am concerned, based on what I have read under the tafsir of the Surah Al-Qadr, like what Ibn Kathir mentioned in his tafsir, and what Imam al-Qurtubi was mentioned, I have more faith in this 27th, that is tomorrow. In a nutshell, if it's not in your attitude attending the masjid for this Salatul Layl, make sure you attend tomorrow, midnight prayer. Because if you are opportune to witness this Laylatul Qadr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will write you the reward of 83 years and 4 months. Allah says, Laylatul Qadr khayrun min alfi shahr. Laylatul Qadr is better than thousands of nights in which there is no Laylatul Qadr. And that 1,000 nights or 1,000 months was calculated, which is equivalent to 83 years and 4 months. In a single night, you get the reward of a person who spent 83 years worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is to say, for us to understand it more. Let's say there is someone who has never attended prayer during this month of Ramadan. He didn't attend the Asham prayer, and he didn't attend even this midnight prayer. But tomorrow he was opportune to attend. And he was successful that he witnessed the night of Qadr. So his reward will be higher than the person who is used to attending the masjid, but he didn't witness the Laylatul Qadr. Therefore, we must strive and keep on attending the masjid. Then to allow someone who has never attended the masjid to just come in a one day and outrun you in the act of ibadah. Don't allow him. Make sure you keep on attending. Allah says, وَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ. In the act of worship, you are supposed to do competition. If you find out that someone is always reading the Quran, try to compete with him. Or you find out somebody is regularly attending the masjid, try to compete with him. It's good. But when it comes to worldly materials in that way, competing is not good. Forget about that. So this is with regard to Laylatul Qadr. And the sign of this Laylatul Qadr, there is a sign for Laylatul Qadr. If, for example, the Laylatul Qadr was witnessed this very day, then the following day there will be a sign which confirms that there was a Laylatul Qadr. As it was stated in the hadith, the sign is that you will see that the sun was very bright and there is no heat. Whenever you witness this sign a day after the Laylatul Qadr, then it means the previous day the Laylatul Qadr was witnessed. So this is a little I would like to say with regard to the Qadr. And the third thing that I would like to talk about is pertaining Zakat al-Fitr. Zakat al-Fitr or Sadaqat al-Fitr. This Zakat al-Fitr is compulsory upon the Muslim Ummah. It is compulsory. And it is a Zakat expenditure that is given out at the end of Ramadan. As it was narrated by Ibn Umar in the Hadith, he says, فرض رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم صدقة الفطر وفي رواية البخاري زكاة الفطر من تمر من رمضان ساعا من تمر أو ساعا من شعير على الحر والعبد والذكر والأنثى والصغير والكبير. He says, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam made it compulsory upon al-hur, the servant or the captive, and the son, meaning the free one who is not captive, and male and female, a small child and younger, to give out one sa'i of tam. One sa'i of tam. What is tam? Dates. And one sa'i of sha'ir. What is sha'ir? It means barley. It's a kind of food that is consumed by other people. Maybe we are not familiar with it. So two kinds or two classes of foods were mentioned in this hadith. But these two types of foods are not the only foods from which the zakat is to be given out. According to ulama, they said the criterion for giving out the food is to just consider the most commonly consumed food by the people. For example, here in India, what is the most commonly consumed food by the Indians? If let's say the most commonly food is chapati, and that chapati is made by what? Is it rice or maize? Then you can give out the zakat from the maize or from the rice. That is the criteria. And the people who are likely to be given the zakat on their behalf includes many categories of people: female, male, small child, and big one, and poor one, up to the captives and the son. And the Sahaba used to give the zakat on behalf of the unborn baby. Even the unborn baby, if he spent 4 months in the womb of his mother, then the zakat can be given out of his behalf. And this zakat which time do we give out this zakat? The zakat is given out in 2 times. There is waqatu fadila and waqatu jawaz. Waqatu fadila is the time in which the zakat is prepared to be given out. And that waqatu fadila is min tulu'i fajr yawm al-eid ila qubayl ada as-salat. That is from the very moment when the al-fajr emerge, and just to immediately close to the time for prayer. That is to say, if let's say tomorrow is an Eid, then we can give out our zakat al-fitr from the to-be prayer up to the 20 minutes before the commencement of the Salat al-Eid. You can give it in that time. This is the preferable time. That is waqat fadila. And there is waqat jawaz. And this waqat jawaz is to give your zakat al-fitr a day or 2 before the Eid. That is to say on 28th and 29th, or 27th and 28th. You can give it out in that. These are the times for giving it out. And it is permissible in Islam, one person to give his sadaqat al-fitr to many people, to share it to many people in a situation whereby the needs are many. And as well, number of people can gather all their zakat al-fitr and give it to one person. This is allowed in Islam. And it is not allowed for a man to give his zakat al-fitr to his wife. This is not allowed.
or to give it to his children, this is not allowed. Or to give it to his parents, this is not allowed. Because their feeding is under his responsibility. And if you do it this way, it is just like he's trying to maneuver to take away his responsibility away from him. Therefore, he's not supposed to give it. And the thing that I would like to add with regard to this zakat al-fitr is the hadith which the Prophet ﷺ says, "Man adda zakat al-fitr qabla as-salat فهي مقبولة ومن أداها بعد الصلاة فهي صدقة من الصدقات أو كما قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم." He says, whoever issues out his sadaqatul fitr or zakatul fitr before the Eid prayer, that one will be accepted. But if you give it out after the Salatul Eid, that one is not a zakatul fitr, but it is normal sadaqah. Allah will just give you the word of normal sadaqah. Therefore, we must to ensure that we give it out before the Salah. And it is accepted and permissible in Islam to give the zakat al-fitr to the people in another town. If maybe the people who are living wisdom, maybe they are rich, they don't need that food, you can take it away to another place that they need it. For example, you as a Nigerian, you find out that the Indians are well capable, they have money, then you can give your zakat al-fitr at Nigeria. You can just send the money home and ask your wife or your children, your family to buy the zakat al-fitr and give it out. And you can give it to the people of India if you found out that there is need for this. I think I have said a lot about this zakat al-fitr. Let me just quickly make use of the opportunity to say a little about Salatul Eid. This Salatul Eid, according to some ulamas, is compulsory. You must attend the Salatul Eid. The reason is that they say even the Prophet ﷺ, he ordered even the menstrual women to come out for the Salatul Eid. And if the menstrual woman will be asked to come out for Salatul Eid, then you as a man, why not you must attend? Because those menstrual women, when they come to the masjid, they will not perform any prayer, but yet they are requested, they are urged upon to come to the masjid. Then you too as a man, you must attend. But according to some ulama, they say it is not necessary, but it is strongly recommended in Islam to attend this prayer. And if you come to this prayer and unfortunately you miss the prayer, then you don't have to sit. And it is recommended that before coming out for Salatul Eid during the month of Ramadan, make sure you eat something before you come to the masjid. And the thing that you are supposed to eat according to the hadith is dates. Try to buy dates and eat before you come to the masjid to show that that day is no longer Ramadan. But if it is Eid al-Adha, then you are requested not to eat anything unless when you come back from the masjid. And when you come to the masjid, or as you are coming to the masjid, as a Muslim, you are urged to be mentioning takbirat. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Walillahi alhamd. Keep on repeating this takbir. Up to the moment you will reach the masjid, you sit down and continue repeating it. But as for the females, they are to recite it silently. But for the males, they are to do it loudly so that you will remind your friend who forgot to be reciting it. And when you come to the Salatul Eid, as you know, this Salat, it has 7 takbirat in the first rakah. The Imam will say Allahu Akbar, takbirat al-ihram. Then he will recite the dua al-istiftah. After the dua al-istiftah, then he will continue performing takbirat up to 6 times. And whenever you say Allahu Akbar, you are requested upon to raise up your hand for every takbirat. Allahu Akbar, and do like this. Allahu Akbar, do like this. Even though if you leave your hand, it's okay, but it's pretty proper to be raising up your hand to your eardrum. And when you come to the masjid for Salatul Eid, after the Salatul Eid, then there will be Kudeba, as opposed to the situation in Juma. In Juma, Kudeba comes first, but in Salatul Eid, Kudeba comes after the Salah. Therefore, when we perform the prayer, we should sit down and listen to the Kudeba. And when we are going back to our home, because this school is our home, it is advisable that you change a way. If you come through this way, make sure you follow another way. Even if the way is more distant, make sure you change a way. That is how the Prophet ﷺ used to do. Can Nabi ﷺ yukhalifu tariq. So that is with regard to this, and it is requested that, or it is strongly recommended that you wear your very nice clothes during the Salatul Eid. Don't just wear any clothes, like take the most nice clothes among your clothes and wear it during the Salatul Eid. With this very few words of mine, I will say, Subhanakallah wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk, because the Imam has already arrived. Okay.